Are you concerned about falling? In the next year, 1 in 4 seniors will experience a fall. Do not allow yourself to become a statistic. Tai Chi is proven to reduce your fall risk by 58%. Classes for all abilities are available throughout DuPage County. Tai Chi. Exercise for life. Exercise for you.
All right, tap just below your collarbone. Nice and gentle. Middle of your sternum. Side of your ribs. And loose and relaxed. Swing your arms as loose and relaxed as you can. Remember, there is no class the next 2 Wednesdays. So we return on October 19th. And then we have 2 classes, and that's the end of the session. And so we restart the next session on November 2nd.
So no class for the next 2 weeks?
No class for the next 2 weeks. No.
And then the next 2 after that will be part of this session?
And the 2 after that will be part of this session, correct?
And that would be October 19th?
That would be October 19th and October 26th. And then the new session begins the week after November 2nd. So I'm sorry, as soon as you come back,
I'm sorry.
we take a break. It's nothing personal, I promise. I promise.
I'm out of the loop. Feels so good to come back.
Good. It's always nice to see people coming back.
My neck was killing me from sitting at the computer.
Yes.
I don't like workers' comp claim adjusters making workers' comp claim.
Yeah, you know all the things to get it done easily. Hmm. So I wasn't able to figure out how to put the break between, because I had no say in when the clinic I was going to was set. So it was set after I had to do my schedule. Because I will be thinking of you all on those 2 Wednesdays.
Yeah.
We'll be thinking of you too.
Where are you going?
I'm going to Covington, Louisiana,
Ooh.
which is just outside New Orleans.
Wow. Watch
You're
out
gonna
for
get
her.
some beignets.
Swim.
That is, beignets are on my list of things to experience. Yes.
Besides poor boys.
So it's my first time there, so I do have a couple of, I will admit, I do have a couple of extra days to explore a little.
Don't go exploring around at night by the cemetery. Seriously. Yeah.
I have a daytime cemetery tour booked.
They even kind of warn you about the daytime cemetery.
Yeah.
My husband almost got locked in the cemetery because they closed it. He was walking around and,
Mm-hmm.
and it came 2 o'clock. I guess that's when they closed it. There's hard to get he had to climb the gate.
Well, I'm going to go to cemetery number 1, which you can only get into on a tour. So.
There's one right in downtown.
Mm-hmm. The US is the only place in the world I've had to pay to get into cemeteries.
Most people are dying to get in.
Yeah.
And watch out for the little dancing kids with bottle caps on their shoes. The little pickpockets
Yeah.
dance in front of you.
And distract you. And, mhm.
And the other one comes behind you. Are you staying in Porter?
I think I'm staying just outside. One of the girls organizing the clinic I'm going to has a timeshare in New Orleans, so she's offered me that for free to stay. So that's how I'm managing to be able to do a couple of extra days there. And I was like, oh my God, you know. She says, do you want to use it? I'm like, yeah, I'm sure. It's like, how much do I owe you for it? She's like, nothing, that's okay.
Wow.
I'm like, really?
That's nice.
It's incredibly nice. And allow your arms to come to a rest. And turn your head. It is interesting that the social services guy came in and said that they do mindfulness classes, because before he came in, we were talking about doing a meditation this morning. So I don't know whether he overheard me or what and thought he'd come in and
Telepathy.
and take advantage of that. But we're going to do a guided meditation this morning. So we'll do about half an hour of exercise, and then we'll do about a 20-minute guided meditation this morning. Because then I can advertise my Monday night meditation the same way he advertised his. And bring your waist to a rest. And take your head to one shoulder, roll it down around your other shoulder without tilting it back. Bring it across the top. Exhale around. Inhale across. Exhale. Inhale. One more. Change direction. Head to your shoulder. Down around through the shoulder without tilting it back. Bring it across. Exhale around. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. One more. Bend your knees, let your arms hang down, roll your shoulders. Change direction. One more. Straighten up and rub your hands. Wrists. Forearms. Elbows. Interlace your fingers, roll your wrists. Change direction. Push one wrist up and then the other. Knob. Palms. Hands on the sole of your back. Keep your head still, your head upright. Gently circle your waist if you're standing. If you're sitting, circle your shoulders. One more. Change direction. One. And if you choose, bring your feet closer together and circle your tail. One more. Change direction. One. Tap the ball with one foot on the floor. Tap the ball with your other foot on the floor. All right, so make a fist with one hand. Notice where your middle finger touches your palm. Press on that spot and put one foot out while I say something. Can you all hear me clearly? Yes. So we are going to do a mindfulness practice. This is about letting go of all of the baggage you carry.
Good job. It's a big room.
It's carrying out the garbage. Out.
Yeah,
Change direction on your foot. So everything is guided. There will be 5 30-second breaks where you need to think about what is going on with you, about the baggage you're carrying and your journey in life. Okay? Change hands. So again, middle finger, press on that spot and circle your other toes. So for the most part, you just have to sit there and listen to what I'm saying and hopefully visualize what I'm saying. And then, as I say, there'll be 5 30-second spots where you get to have your own thoughts, change direction. So you'll be letting go of all of the baggage that you carry. If you find yourself distracted at any time, just take a breath and focus on my voice again. Yes? So this one's nice and easy. Both feet out, point and pull. Actually, what we should do while you're pointing and pulling, take your fingers, stick them in like, the little bit of your ear below the canal, like, and pull down on that spot. Right, let it go. So that helps your cognition. So ideally, you're going to have your feet flat on the floor, your back up straight, your head up tall, your arms relaxed somewhere, whether it's in your lap, on your knees, palm up, palm down, it doesn't matter. You can have your eyes open or you can have your eyes closed. The ideal is that they're partway between. So your eyes are neither really open nor closed. You're just allowing them to relax and defocus. As you bring yourself to a relaxed, comfortable position. Take a breath in and hold. And as you exhale, allow a feeling of deep relaxation to flow from the crown of your head all the way down to the soles of your feet. Feel all of your stress and all of your tension melting away. With each and every breath that you take, you feel yourself becoming more and more relaxed. You are so very relaxed. There is no sign of any tension anywhere in your body. Take another breath in and hold. And as you exhale, release from your mind all the thoughts that you have of the past, as the past no longer exists. Take another breath in and hold. And as you exhale, release from your mind all the thoughts that you have of the future, as the future is yet to exist. You bring your mind to this moment in time, the only moment that truly exists. In this moment, you see yourself standing in a field of lush green grass. That green grass sways to and fro in the gentle breeze that blows around you. The grass releases that familiar scent, and you breathe in the cool, clean air. The sky above you is a beautiful azure blue. You can see some small white clouds lazily floating by on that breeze. Looking around you, you see in the distance a majestic crystal mountain. Looking up that mountain, you see a plateau right at the summit. And you know that that plateau is a special place. It's somewhere that you must journey to. Taking in a breath of that cool, clean mountain air. You feel the sweet ozone invigorating every part of your lungs, invigorating your body, your mind, and your spirit. And you begin to walk through the grass towards the mountain. Your arms swing in rhythm with your step. And with every step that you take, you become more relaxed in body, mind, and spirit. You realize that every step that you take is leading you to a higher, more spiritual place. As you get closer to the mountain, you see that it is surrounded by a forest that stretches almost all the way up to the summit. And in that forest, you see a trailhead. So you head towards it. And getting closer, you notice that that trailhead leads all the way up to the mountain, all the way up to the summit. Entering the line of trees, you begin to follow the path. The path is flat and smooth as it climbs up the mountain. You see the sun shining down between the leaves of the trees, creating a moving tapestry of shadows on the forest floor. You hear the rustle of the trees and the leaves. You hear the singing of the birds in the treetops. You hear the movement and the sounds of small animals as they go about their business in the undergrowth. As you climb higher and higher up the mountain. As you continue to climb up, you begin to notice that you are carrying several heavy bags. And one of those bags is becoming particularly heavy for you. So you stop beside the trail and you sit down on a boulder that's beside the trail and you pull down the heaviest of the bags. And you notice that this bag is labeled physical burdens. And this bag is full of the physical issues that you have that maybe at this time you are choosing to leave behind. So honor yourself and examine this bag of physical baggage. Now choose to seal this bag up, sealing within it all of your physical burden. Place it down beside the trail as you continue your journey up the mountain. You feel so physically lighter that you're able to negotiate that smooth, flat path so much more easily. You notice the colors of the trees around you, that abundant display of greens and browns of the trunk. Some of the leaves are a light green. Some are a deep, dark, true forest green. Some of the trees have needles. And you can smell the scent of the trees and of the flowers on the forest floor. The smell of the moss and the earth around you. As all of your senses are stimulated by nature. As you feel more connected to nature, the higher that you climb up the mountain. And as you climb higher, you begin to notice that another of the bags is becoming very heavy. Once again, you stop beside the trail, finding a nice spot to sit down in. The sun shines down on you through the leaves, and you pull down the heaviest of the bags that remain. You notice that this bag is labeled mental burdens. And this bag is full of your thoughts and perceptions that may no longer fit your needs on the path that you are following. So honor yourself and examine this bag full of mental burden. Now choose to seal this bag up and leave it by the side of the trail, leaving behind all of those thoughts and perceptions that no longer fit your needs. And you continue your journey up the mountain. Your mind feels freer now. It feels free to create the life that you truly desire. As you climb higher and higher up the mountain. You still hear the rustle of the leaves, the singing of the birds, the rustle of the animals in the undergrowth. You notice that the greens of the trees is changing more into those needle pine trees as you climb higher and higher. The higher you get, the more you begin to realize that you are carrying yet another bag. A bag that is also becoming very heavy. Once again, you stop beside the trail. And sitting down, you pull down the heaviest of the bags that you are carrying. And you notice that this bag is labeled emotional burden. This bag is full of your feelings. Feelings that you may want to be choosing to leave behind at this moment. Feelings that you no longer want to carry with you. So honor yourself and examine the contents of this bag with emotional burden. Now choose to seal that bag up, leaving within it all of the feelings that you no longer need to experience. And you continue your journey up the mountain. And you begin to hear the sound of water. You begin to hear the sound of a mountain stream as it flows down. You come out of the line of trees and you notice that the stream crosses the path. And across the stream is a strong rope bridge. And you realize that you must be light enough in order to cross that bridge safely. And you realize that you are carrying one final bag. So you stop before the bridge and you pull down that bag. And you notice that this bag is labeled spiritual burden. And this bag may be full of beliefs that are slowing your spiritual progress through life. So honor yourself and examine the contents of this bag. Now choose to seal this bag up and leave it by the side of the trail, leaving behind all of your spiritual burden. Finally, leaving you free and light enough in body, mind, and spirit to safely cross the bridge. Once you're across the bridge, you see that the summit of the Crystal Mountain is a short distance away. The goal of your quest is within easy reach. You quickly complete that last part of the trail up to the summit. And as you climb up to the plateau at the summit, you see in the center of the plateau is a large rock shaped very much like a very big, comfy armchair. You walk over to the rock and you sit down on it. And it is so comfortable and so supportive. You feel yourself being supported by Mother Earth and all the energies of the earth around you and all the energies of the heavens above you. They all support you in your journey. Looking around, you see that you can see into the distance. You can see your way forward in life. You can see the path that you are following. And that path stretches away into the distance. So honor yourself and allow your eyes to follow the path that your life is taking. And now choose to remember those insights that you've had into your life. And know that you can see that your path forward is clear and free of obstacles. That from this moment forward, you can move forward in life, free of all your baggage, free to create the life that you truly desire, to create the life that you deserve. With one last look around, you stand up from the rock and you begin to trace your way down the mountain. You trace your way down that last part of the trail, down to the rope bridge. You effortlessly cross the rope bridge, reaching the spot where you left the last of your bags behind. And you notice that that bag is gone. The Crystal Mountain has absorbed all of the energies within that bag. It has taken it on and it's transformed it into a higher energy for everyone to use and enjoy. You walk across towards the trees and you enter the forest, and following the trail downward, it's still flat and smooth and so easy to navigate. You stride easily down the path. You notice the places where you stop to release your other bags. And you notice that the bags there too have gone. That the mountain has absorbed all of the baggage that you've been carrying. It has released you from that weight to allow you to move free and effortlessly. So you continue your journey down the mountain. And sooner than you think, you arrive at the edge of the forest. And you come out into the green field again. And you cross the green field. You feel the grass brush against your legs. And eventually you reach the spot where you began your journey. And you turn around and you look up at the crystal mountain. You look up at the plateau at its summit. And you remember that you can return to this mountain at any time that you choose. Whether you wish to release your baggage, or whether you want to look forward to your life to see where you're going. Or if indeed that you want to do both, you realize that it's very easy for you to do. You notice that the sky is still a clear blue. And you take a breath in, and you become aware that your breath flows in and out of your nose. You notice the rise and the fall of your abdomen. Feel how relaxed your breath is. As you maintain this awareness of your breath, begin to develop an awareness of your body. Notice the heaviness of your body and all the points that your body touches. Feel how relaxed your body is. As you maintain this awareness of your breath and of your body, begin to develop an awareness of your mind. Notice how calm and clear your mind is. Feel how relaxed your mind is. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, gently begin to open your eyes, bringing your mind back into this time in space. Take another breath in. And as you exhale, gently begin to move your fingers and your toes, bringing your body back into this place in space. Feeling relaxed, feeling refreshed. Begin to sense the space around you, noticing how you feel in body, mind, and spirit. And when you are ready, you can gently begin to move and stretch, bringing yourself to be fully present in this time and space.
That was amazing. Really?
Thank you.
When I opened up my eyes, since I was like in the field, I opened up my eyes like, what am I doing here? I'm so into it. It was so great.
Cool. Cool. Any other thoughts? Comments? Anything?
It's just really wonderful.
Yes. Yeah.
How do you do this without your voice?
How do you do it without my voice? Practice. You know, so it very much depends how good you are at visualization. So my mind is very good at visualizing things. I can picture things very easily. So when I'm facilitating these, I'm doing exactly the same thing. I just see myself standing in the middle of a field, and I just describe what I see. And I describe the journey and the things that I think about as I go on that journey. This one I do quite a lot, so it's very, very similar every time. Okay, and you just have to remember that you let go of your physical baggage, your mental baggage, your emotional baggage, your spiritual baggage, and then when you get to the top of the mountain, you look around and see where you're going in life. So, if you can't do that, you get a recording. And so, like, I have recordings of this, so I can, you know, if you want to purchase a recording, you can do that, and I can send you an MP3 file you can put on your phone, and you just get comfortable, stick your earphones in, and relax. But this is the sort of thing that I do in my mindfulness classes every Monday night. So I have about a dozen different practices of various different things, of like guided visualizations like this, or breathing practices where I'm guiding your breath, or I'm guiding some other visualization. This week we did bone marrow cleansing, where we drew our breath through all of our bones in our bodies to cleanse our bones.
That's cool.
So, yes. So when my next newsletter comes out, which should be Sunday, you'll see the Mindfulness Mondays for October listed in there, and you can register. And basically, you just get a Zoom link, and you get yourself comfortable at like 7:30. You know, whether you're earphones or whatever you're doing, and we come on. I give you a description of what we're going to do, and you just lie there. And some people just go to sleep. And they'll just go to sleep at like 8:15, 8:30, and like they'll just sleep through to the morning, because I just close it out so you don't have to do anything. But yeah,
Probably dreaming of it.
yeah. But part of the goal is to get you relaxed physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, so that you are able to sleep, that you let go of all the thoughts that you've had of the day, all of the thoughts that are going through your mind, and you get yourself relaxed. And when you feel safe and you feel relaxed, you sleep better. So,
maybe I need one of those tapes. My husband can't sleep. He needs this.
Oh, quite a few people have told me that I put them to sleep.
No, I mean, no, he needs to learn how to relax his mind through that.
Yeah.
Love the visualization.
Yeah.
I was even down to the point, well, what am I wearing? I'll wear that dress, no shoes, and that'd be perfect.
Yeah, that's awesome. I mean, when you manage with that one, when you manage to like completely engage yourself with the experience of this is what I'm going of, like, you imagine what you're wearing, and You know, when I say birds singing, you know, if you know the different sounds that birds make, it's like you can hear those birds.
Yeah.
And you know, if you walk in the forest preserves and you can smell like fresh cut grass, and, you know, all the
Pine
scents and the
smell.
pine smells. Yes, it's like you can smell those aromas, because your mind is an incredibly powerful thing if you can guide it to what is good for it. We're very good at imagining all the bad things. We're not very good at imagining all the good things. So worrying is meditating on the negative. So when you're spending your time worrying, that's me, you're doing all that visualization about things that are not good for you.
May not even happen.
And may not even happen. Well, that's what I'm working on. Is like, people say if you worry, 90% of the things don't happen. So I'm like, I don't want that to happen, so I'll worry about it. So there's only now a 10% chance of it actually happening. John has some weird logic sometimes. So the thing is, can you try and retrain your brain to spend that time, instead of worrying, of doing something that's good for you, of practicing your breath, or practicing, you know, whatever it is. As I say, I have somewhere like 12 to 16 different meditations that we go through. And, you know, my ultimate goal is that somebody comes out of one and goes, oh my God, that's it. That's the one that works for me. They get the file of it and they're like, all right, I'm going to bed. I'm going to put this on, and that's me going to bed. This is the one that works for me. And that's the real goal. And like, then you have other ones you can experience and do at different times. Yeah, one girl in Wisconsin, she found it, I know, about 2 months ago. She's like, we did one, and she's like, oh my God, I slept through to like 7 o'clock in the morning. I got like 11 hours sleep, and that does not happen. It's like she even slept through that. She got like 3 big dogs. Like she even slept through them getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning. So, but she's like, that's the one that works for me. It's like, I can put that on, I can listen to it, I can engage in it. And I can't remember which one it was. It might have been 75 breaths. And like that, you breathe from like your feet to your head and different things. So there you go.
It almost felt so emotional that you could almost feel tears coming to your eyes.
Mm-hmm. You would not be the first person to cry in one of my meditations, not by any means, not at all.
That was amazing. I can't get over it.
And for you, it was good timing. I bet,
Yeah,
too.
really.
So, see, there was a reason that you came back
Yes,
today.
yes.
Yeah. And like, and I did sort of have it on my mind, but Mary mentioned meditation, and I'm like, maybe we'll do that.
Sometimes you just need that.
Yes. Yes. So remember, the old saying is that everybody should meditate for 10 minutes every day. If you do not have the time to meditate for 10 minutes, you should meditate for an hour. And it really is true, because that quiet time is a huge investment in yourself, physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. It benefits all of those. And clinical studies have proven time and time again how beneficial meditation is for you. Or if you've got ADHD and like squirrel, it's really hard. Really hard. So, good. All right. So remember, no class for the next 2 Wednesdays. So I will see you again on October the 19th.